Hi everyone! Today I'm about to save everyone's lives because I'm going to give you awesome tips to stop making the mistakes that a lot of people make. So today's video is called 10 beauty mistakes to stop doing. So after you watch this video, do not ever do the things that I'm about to mention ever again, and I will just basically just save your life and you can thank me later. The first mistake that everyone needs to stop doing, and that I'm guilty of doing as well, is actually pumping your mascara. So this is, hold on, let me just adjust my camera a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so mascara, pumping your mascara. So when you do this, I mean, if I had a penny, not even a dime or a dollar, a penny for every single time that I've seen this done right before somebody's going to apply their mascara, I would have like a Benz or a Beamer or something fancy and nice like that. Two reasons. First and foremost, I am somebody that really cares about my hard-earned money. If you don't care about your makeup products and you can just, or you can spend a lot of money on makeup, or you want to spend a lot of money on makeup, then girl, keep pumping away. Ain't nothing to you. But if you're like me and you're not necessarily, drowning in dollar bills, then don't pump your mascara, simply because every time that you pump, you're actually pumping air into the tube, causing the mascara to actually dry out. So don't do it, because you're pretty much drying out the product that you so heartily worked to buy. So that's tip number one. Mistake number two to stop doing. This is actually an example of what I'm going to talk about. So this pencil, as you can see, is not sharpened. It is so horrible to use pencils that are not sharpened on your lips and on your eyes. Your lips and your eyes are actually the most sensitive parts of your entire face. They have very sensitive skin. It's very thin. It gets red and it gets purple and it gets really just nasty if you tug at it or if you're not careful with it. So this can create pink eyes. This can create chapped lips. So definitely take the extra couple seconds and actually sharpen your pencils, and you're good to go on that. Third thing that people, or that girls need to stop doing. It is really important to either wash your entire face or use these blotting powders. These, for example, are from Sephora. They look just like that. And when you open them, it's pretty much like tissue paper. And these actually get rid of the oil or any residue that's on your skin. I know that I don't use powder anymore. I actually use foundation. But when I used to use powder, I used to ask myself, let's pretend like this is what I actually use on my entire face. And I remember that after a couple days or even a couple weeks after having the powder, it started to get really hard, kind of like if I had put water in here, and it started to get really like waxy and just filmy, and I couldn't use the outside of the powder. I had to use the inside of the powder. And I never knew why until I pretty much figured it out. And actually one of my friends back in high school told me, well, dude, you're not washing your face. And I was like, what? That was my problem. And that is why powders tend to create like a film around it, because you are putting your old oil and just a bunch of old residue onto the powder. So the way to make your powder last longer and the way to stop that film from creating is to use the blotting powders, like I said, or to actually wash your entire face before you apply any sort of makeup. The other tip that I have is, I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Herbal Essences commercial where the girl's just like, ooh, yeah, I'm washing my hair. And she's like getting ready to have like an orgasm in the shower, and it just looks fabulous and fantastic. And you're like, that's not what my showers look like, but okay. Well, yes, that looks all nice and fancy and on. They want to sell shampoos, and that's awesome. But that's actually the worst way to wash your hair in the shower. Think about when you scratch your skin. If you're itchy, sure, it feels awesome. But if you keep scratching on the skin, it's not the best feeling, because you're using your actual fingernails to brush your scalp. So if it doesn't feel good on your regular skin, believe me, your scalp does not appreciate it either. If you are a person that suffers from dandruff or that suffers from maybe like open sores in your scalp for whatever reason, that's one of the ways that you can actually stop that from happening to you, is actually using the tips of your fingers or this part of your fingers to slowly massage your scalp. And that is the way to wash your hair, not necessarily like scrub it and just go into town with it. So stop doing that. Another beauty mistake that people make is after putting conditioner on their hair, they're just like massaging, or not massaging, but they're just like feeling themselves and feeling on the hair, and it's just so soft, and they just want to run all their fingers through it. And this actually causes more hair to fall off. In the shower, unless you take like ice cold showers, if you do, then I guess ignore this tip, but I certainly don't. With the warm or hot water, your hair follicles are actually opening, causing more hair to fall off if you're tugging at it. So if you want less hair to fall off while you're in the shower, make sure to just put on the conditioner and leave it as it is. Conditioner doesn't need to be activated. Conditioner doesn't need to be, you know, doing all this while you're in the shower. So just leave it on, wash it off when you're done showering, and continue on with your day. So stop running your fingers through your hair in the shower. As soft as it is and as awesome as it feels in your hair and in your hands, it's not a good idea. So don't do that. My other, see, now I have hair all over myself. Now that we are done with that, my next beauty mistake that I used to make when I was younger, especially, me and my friends used to go clubbing like every single weekend, or like sometimes even like throughout the week. And we had school the next day, or we just had something to do the next day. We would get home so late, and I was like, you know what? F this. I'm just going to go to sleep with my makeup on. And lo and behold, the next day or 2 or 3 days after that, I would get like super gigantic like pimples on my chin, or like my eyes would feel really irritated, or just something on my face just wouldn't feel right. And the reason for that is that I went to sleep with my makeup on. Sorry. That is the worst that you can do, especially if you're more on the younger side, because in a couple years, if you keep doing that, constantly going to sleep with makeup on, you will notice that that's a huge mistake, because I mean, it can cause wrinkles, it causes pimples. It's just not healthy for your face, for you to do that. So I use they're called the Ole Henriksen. That's what they look like. It's an orange package. They're actually cleansing cloths, so I get it. Maybe even if you come home like drunk, like the last thing you're gonna talk about is, oh, let me go to the bathroom, be a good girl, wash my face, and then yay, I'm done. Like, obviously you're not gonna be thinking about that. The only thing you're gonna think about is your pillow and how awesome it feels to just knock out when you get home so late. But with these, all you need to do is just open it up, take one out of the package. You don't even use soap or water. You kind of just clean your face with it and you're done. It doesn't leave your face greasy or anything. So stop going to bed with your makeup on. My next trick, or my next mistake to avoid, I don't know why I keep calling them tricks. Sorry. Oh, wash your brushes. Not that I didn't think it was important before, but definitely the more that I kept doing my makeup in a more professional way, and the way that I was supposed to be doing it, the more brushes I purchased, and the more I noticed that it's really, really important to not brush. Why can I never do like a perfect video where I say everything perfect and I just sound beautiful? Not brush. Wash your brushes at least, I don't know, I'm going to say once a week. I personally do it 2 to 3 times a week, but that's just me because I'm like, I don't know, a little freaky about my stuff. I really like, especially stuff that's going on my face. I like it to be nice and clean, no germs, just as polished as possible. But if you're a mom, or if you have 2-3 jobs, or if you're just a really super, super busy person, that's understandable. The way that I wash these babies, I pretty much get antibacterial soap and a little bit of olive oil so that the outside of the brush stays soft, and that's just how I brush my stuff. I mean, you see? That's how I wash my brushes. Okay. Another tip. I personally don't have this problem, but I know some of my friends and some of my coworkers actually do, where, let's say, I don't know, not even that they drank the night before, but just pretty much if you didn't get a lot of sleep, or if you were crying for some reason all night and you wake up with such like super, super puffy eyes, do not try to apply makeup to puffy eyes. That's going to irritate them, one. And two, by the end of the day or by midday, your makeup is going to look washed out and it's just going to look not pretty at all. Why? Because you are applying it to a puffed up surface. So by the time that it deflates and by the time that the puffiness goes down, like let's say your makeup started here, your makeup's going to look like it just like dropped because your face just isn't puffy anymore. So instead, if you know that you're going to have a wild night, or if you just know that your eyes are bound to wake up puffy, put 2 spoons in the freezer, either overnight or just for a couple minutes in the morning. Do this. So put them on top of your eyes and at the bottom of your eyes and leave them on there for a couple minutes. No, not a couple minutes, then you're going to freeze your eyes and that's not going to feel good. But leave them on there for a couple seconds until you can not handle it anymore. Wait a couple seconds without them and then do this pretty much like 2 or 3 times and you will definitely notice the puffiness go down. And after the puffiness goes down, then you can actually apply your makeup like normal. This is my baby because it's so damn hot. Water. My girlfriend thinks it's so annoying that I need a straw to drink out of anything that's cold, but I have really sensitive teeth, so I'm sorry. This is my second to last tip. I know that a lot of us aren't in school anymore, or you just, I don't know, usually summer people try to enjoy it and they go out a lot more than they do during like the rest of the year. It is so important, especially after a night of drinking, or the day that you feel like you're going to just die because you're so freaking hungover. It's really important to drink water to rehydrate yourself. When it comes to skincare, if you do not hydrate it either with an actual moisturizer, you're going to get wrinkles a lot sooner than you should, and you're going to get pimples, and you're just going to have crappy skin because not only did you completely F up your body and your liver with the amount of alcohol that you had the night before, but you're not even replenishing it. So if you're going to do that, do whatever you want the night before, but definitely make sure to drink plenty of H2O the next day. It is so important for your body as well as for your skin. The very, very last makeup mistake that I used to make is sharing makeup. Not that there's anything wrong with your friends, not that they're dirty or that they have cooties, but the fact of the matter is that their skin is different than yours. So do not share makeup. This causes, again, pink eye. It can cause irritation. And I'm pretty sure that they don't have the same exact skin color that you do to begin with. So why would you want to share makeup with somebody that's not your skin color? Just thought. I think that's pretty much it. Those are my 10 beauty mistakes to avoid. Please stop doing any of these if you did do them before. And very, very lastly, when I wear this makeup, or not this makeup look, but this lip look, I get a lot of compliments, and I'm just going to tell you guys what it is so you guys know. So first I use the lip primer by Blotting. Then I use a lip liner. It's called, what is it called? It's called Magenta by MAC. It looks just like that. The lipstick, which I just want to like lick because it smells exactly like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. I'm just like, oh, it smells so good. That's called Rose Hip. And then lastly, on top of that, I have Revlon in Pink Pop. And that is lip gloss. So that's what it looks like. If you guys have any questions on anything that I just talked about, or if you want me to mention other beauty mistakes that you guys do and that you think it would be a good idea to add on to my channel or to another video, please let me know. And if I'm feeling a little nice, I will post another video tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys stay out of the heat. I hope you guys liked it. And again, if you have any questions, YouTube me, Instagram me, Facebook me, whatever you want. Bye. Have a good day.